Well, good afternoon. Today is Friday, July 18th, and we have a couple birthdays. Today would have been my cousin Michael's 33rd birthday, but he's been gone for about 4 years. You remember Michael? He's been in all my videos. He lived in Minnesota. But Michael, we're thinking about you. And it's also Ines Ternway's birthday, Ternway, Ines, Ines. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ines. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Jeanette, and their channel name is Jeanette from Canada, so today's Jeanette's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeanette. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I'm thinking that's how you pronounce it. Jeanette. Jeanette. And it's also Michelle Mestra. Mestrel. Mestral. Michelle. Screwed up your name, I know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michelle. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you all have a great, great birthday. But we have one anniversary. I don't know how many years, and I don't know who the significant other is, but today is Anna Marie Papaya, Papaia. Anna Marie. Or is it Anna Marie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It's not your birthday. It's your anniversary. You threw me off because you didn't give me your significant other's name. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you and your significant other have a great, great anniversary today. Look how gorgeous it is today. There's no air quality alert. It's 75 degrees. It's a little on the cooler side, but that's fine. I'm not complaining. Here's my shirt for today. Does anybody know what that says? Let's see. Let me see if I can get it out right. There we go. If you know what it means, put it in the comments. Anyway, Jim and I had some running around to do. We went to the bank first because I had to get some money out of the bank for Sophia because she's going to cut the grass this weekend. And then we went to CVS because just had to get some more vitamins. I had to pick up Jim's prescription and we needed some Tylenol. And then from there, where did we go? Oh, we went to the library. I picked up my books. I ordered 2 books the same. I don't know why I did that, but thankfully one of them was a hardcover and one of them was a paperback. So we all know which one I sent back. Yeah, you're right, the paperback. And there's only one book that I'm still waiting for. And one book I had to order that's going to come today from Amazon. And then from there we went to Nino's. And we got our lunch meat and some fruits and vegetables. Then we stopped at Starbucks where I got my Starbucks drink. And then I had a gift card that I found in my wallet. When I was sorting out my wallet, I found out I had a gift card with just enough money to buy a cup of soup at Panera's, which is like right almost practically next door. It's in the same little strip mall as Starbucks. So I went in and grabbed my Starbucks and then walked down to the Panera's, got my soup. And so that's what I had for lunch was the cup of soup with one of the little baguettes and my Starbucks drink. I haven't started reading the book yet, but I'm going to start reading it today because yesterday when we went in, we started watching Smoke on Apple, which is about an arson investigator. It was very, very dark. Not the filming of it was very dark. And even when they were like in the kitchen, you could see that there was lights on, but you couldn't tell that the lights were on because it was still kind of dark. And it looks like a kind of a show that you're going to have to watch at night when it's really dark and there's no sunlight coming into the room. But Jim didn't like the show, so we watched one episode. So I'll watch the rest of the episodes myself, like at night when it's dark. And then we switched over to Prime and started on Countdown, which we really liked. We watched 3 episodes, I think, of that. That's a week-to-week series, but I think there's 13 altogether, and they're already up to number 9, and we only watched 3 of them. But we did like that. It's about this, which I was very surprised. The guy that plays in This Is Us, that was the main guy, the main father. I forget what his name was. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, Milo Ventimiglia was his real name. He was in it, and I thought, oh, it's going to be really good. And then when it looked like he was going to get killed, I thought, he's not going to get killed. He's a major star. Yeah, he got killed. And so then I thought, well, maybe he'll come back in flashback. So I looked at the cast. No, he's only there for one episode. That was it. And then the guy that used to be in Big Sky, he's the main character. And then Eric Dane, who used to be on Grey's Anatomy as Mark, he's on there too. And then I forget what her real name is, but she was in All Rise. She's I think she's a Mexican-American actress. Or she might be Puerto Rican, I don't know. But anyway, she's in that too. And then a couple other people that I didn't really know. But that was really good. We watched 3 episodes of that. And then, what else? Yeah, and then I watched some of my shows. I was very bummed to find out that they're canceling Stephen Colbert. I don't believe their excuse that it's because it's money. I don't believe that. It's just too coincidental that was saying a couple weeks ago that they got him. No, I'm not going to get onto it. Anyway, I think it's all politically driven the way he's gone. But he's got one more year that he'll be on. And I'm sure he'll turn up somewhere else, like David Letterman. I used to like watching David Letterman, and now he's got a show, My Next Guest, I think it's called. My Next Guest will be, or it's on Netflix. I watched that. And then I watched Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not really a big Jimmy Fallon fan, and I don't like Seth Meyers that much either. I really like James Corden. I was really bummed when he left. But anyway, well, I got to take a break here for one quick minute, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I spent the whole day yesterday thinking it was Saturday. That's why I have my little thumbnail today of ask me what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't even know what today is. Jim says every day feels like a Saturday to him. But I don't know why. It just felt like a Saturday, not a Thursday. And then when I was trying to watch my shows, I'm thinking, wait, it's Thursday. What are you thinking? So I watched my Big Brother. I wasn't surprised who went home. I know who won HOH. That didn't surprise me either. I had a hard time with that puzzle. I didn't understand how she came up with the right answer on the blockbuster veto. I don't know how she came up with when she came up with the right answer. I'm thinking, well, how did you get that answer? Because I couldn't figure it out. And then they never showed it to show how she came up with that answer. So they could have just wanted her to win. Was my thoughts. But so I have no plans for the weekend. I haven't talked to Michael. I called him this morning, and when I called him this morning, his therapist was there. And so Molly said, "Do you want me to have him call you back?" And I go, "No, Jim and I are going to do some running. I'll call him when I get back." So I just called him a little while ago, and now he's taking a nap. So I said, just have him call me when he's feeling up to it. It's not a big deal. I was just calling, checking, seeing how he was doing. Molly said he had a good night, and the therapy went really well with the therapist that came to the house. And then Mary still hasn't heard anything from her results, which I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. We're going with no news is good news, but I don't know. It's been 9 days now. I think if it was bad, they would have told her right away. It's the only thing I can think of. They did tell her she was going to need surgery no matter what. Whatever it is has to come out. So still pray for Mary, pray for Mike, pray for my cousin Lori Ann. She had her knee replaced too. Be 2 weeks now, I think. I think it was a week ago Wednesday. Yeah, maybe 10 days. But anyway, hopefully she's doing well too. I talked to her, or I didn't talk to her, but we were doing Messenger, and she seemed to be doing fine. She's like, I never know how that works. Her mother was my mother's niece, which would have been my cousin. So she'd be like where's Lynn when I need her? My cousin Lynn always knows how this works. I don't know if it's once removed or the second cousin. I think she's a second cousin. I think if she married somebody, that would be once removed. I think. I don't know how that works. All I know is I just consider her my cousin. So Lorianne, I am still thinking of you, keeping you in my prayers too. And other than that, just going to sit back here and relax, read my book. I'm only, like I said, missing 1 or 2 books from my series. And I looked it up, and she didn't write a book in 2025, so I'm wondering if when I get to the last book, that's the end of the character, because when I was reading the one from 2015, I think it was, he was in his 60s, and she pretty much ages him as the books go along with the right ages like that. The character was born in 46, so that would put him, what, 79? I don't know that he'd still be working, but who knows? Who knows? I still am doing my balance exercises. I'm not really seeing, this is what, the 5th day? Well, it's 6th day really, because I started on Sunday. Not really noticing any big difference. I'm still going to do them, but I don't notice, Rome wasn't built in a day, I guess is what the point is. I still have to keep doing them. So I'm just going to sit back here, relax, do a little bit of reading. That soup really filled me up. It was really good. It's already 20 after 4. It's hard to believe. Boy, this day's going by fast. I'll probably just have a nectarine or something for my dinner because I'm not really hungry. That soup really filled me up. Just looking to see if Jim's going to need to put another coat on there. I don't think so. I think one coat is going to do it. Looks good. Well, that's my opinion. So, okay, let's talk again tomorrow. Hopefully we see each other then.